Welcome to Charts Today. My name is David Linton, and today's edition for Wednesday, the 26th of January, Australia Day, comes to you from London. I'm still struggling a little bit with COVID, so I've got a bit of a harsh voice this morning. But looking at the markets, the S&P 500 index has really been falling quite heavily. This 4,500 level is now the critical level. We're below that. We did sort of bounce on the cloud yesterday. That's the weekly chart showing up there. That 4250 level is now a significant level. And of course, this does mean that we did make new 6-month lows. So highly significant there that the market is really falling away. And it was actually worse on the NASDAQ, where we really have fallen away very heavily. 14,000 is now the critical level there that we need to hold. Just looking at Bitcoin, we're actually up here, back through the cloud. So maybe just finding some support now for Bitcoin. A fall through 30,000 would be bad. We do have downside targets to 27, but we've got these new mini upside targets on the short-term chart, one of 25% higher to 46,000. So that's significant. The futures are up 1% this morning on the S&P future, and on the NASDAQ, we're up 1.7%. So it does suggest a buying wave will come at the open, and we're seeing the VIX volatility down 7%. Of course, that won't change the trend in the buying, but at least we are just seeing the market is prepared to buy these lows. But beware that we now might see lower highs then lower lows. That's the paradigm for a new potential downtrend. The FTSE future is up 1.7% this morning. The DAX in Germany up 2%. Of course, Europe has been fearful of the Ukraine situation. 15,000 is a very critical level here on the DAX, so that's the level to watch for any break below there. We saw Asia mostly up, but we have had some really big falls. China had a very big fall the day before yesterday, and that weekly candle really just starting to punch at the cloud there. Medium and short term, we're bearish with downside targets. So Asia has struggled. The Aussie market, of course, was closed for Australia Day, so we're left with that 2.5% fall from Tuesday. But don't be surprised to see a recovery. If we see markets recover today, Oz will catch up post-holiday. We'll look at the energy mix in a minute. We've got soft commodities quite heavily down. Wheat's down 1.3%. Doesn't change the fact we've got big upside targets long term. Gold sitting at 1846. Gold bulls will be happy that we're just holding well above this $1,800 level now, and really we're bullish on all three time frames, so that's looking good. Silver up, platinum up 1.7%, so quite a move there. We're starting to see precious metals coming back to life as markets have become more fearful. The US 10-year yield sitting at just below 1.8%, looking set to go back above the cloud. A shortage of short-term targets, but we've got these targets into the sort of 190 level. Watch for targets to 2% and above. That'll be the next thrust. Looking at the energy mix, I put this chart of carbon up. We've broken this ascending triangle yesterday. We put a report out to clients, so that's really significant. And of course, how high we run now is in the report, so that's a significant move for clients. Crude oil looking strong again today. We went out as bullish this morning in our morning report. We're seeing prices just moving across the board. Coal looking strong. US nat gas also making really big moves there. We were bullish there this morning as well. Emissions, of course, we are bullish because of that break. And this is the ascending triangle is broken. So the symmetrical triangle is broken, and now we'll see the ascending triangle breaking. So that's really strong. We are seeing gas down, prices down slightly this morning. 95 is the critical level on TTF that we need to cross. Looks like we will according to the targets, but we've gone neutral this morning just because we are slightly down. We are still not quite clear on this range that we're seeing here on MBP. It's sort of between 175 and 225. A convincing break of 225 is what we need. And if we look at German power, we're up here this morning. Again, we were bullish. A new upside target to 142, not yet activated. Watch your OTC targets on the 1-minute charts, but looking really strong there as well. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.